Okay, so today, 14th, April 14th, this is our class Introduction to the Grammar, one of the grammar topics of your unit. Yesterday, what we checked was the topic, age, and they were referring to if at some point when you get to a certain age, if you should just retire or continue doing what you like. In this case, we were talking about Mick Jagger, who is the singer of the Rolling Stones, and Keith Richards, who is the guitarist. Okay, very great musicians, long time in business. So when we did this, you also revised that there were some adverbs here, and that these adverbs were called adverbs of attitude. Okay, let me get Andrea in. Very good. So these adverbs of attitude, and we place them here, right? Now, now what I'm gonna do is, let's go to the next page. That would be page 97. And in this page, we're going to do the two first exercises because I wanna go to the conditional, only that, not with anything else. Adverbs are not new for you. You've known about adjectives and adverbs ever since you start studying English. It's one of the basic structures after the noun and the verb, and you need to know what an adjective and an adverb are, so you are acquainted with this from long time ago. Now we are going to learn a little bit more of each type of these two types of adverbs. Really, you will have the adverbs of attitude we revised yesterday, and the ones that you're going to use, what we're going to do here, which are really adverbs of manner. Okay, we're seeing adverbs of time and other types of adverbs during our English classes. So today we are going to go to this one. So first, we are going to do the pronunciation exercise. Till I get the CD, I'll have to do the reading, okay? So you have here all of these adverbs. And we have actually, that I always tell you, actually is not actualmente. It's very common to use it wrong. Actually means is más. When you want to give more information, emphasize something. So it's quite warm right now. Actually, the sun is shining. Okay, so you're emphasizing something. Apparently, definitely, fortunately, incredibly, naturally, obviously, positively, practically, predictably, regularly, and surprisingly. As you see, all of these adverbs end in ly, but there are also others that do not. So for the purpose of the exercise, I'm going to repeat again each of these words. All of those words are understood. You understand all of them. If you do, fingers up. If you do, fingers up. Okay, Christopher, yes. No problem with the meaning of those. Okay, let's go. So I'm gonna read and you're going to place in the correct column, depending on where the strength, the accent of the voice is. Remember to separate syllables in English, you have to be aware where the vowel that has a sound is. Vowels that have sound determine where you divide syllables. It's not like in Spanish, remember. So here we go. I'm gonna read and you are going to place them in the column it belongs depending on where the accent of the voice is. Very good. So actually, it's already done. Apparently, place it. Okay, definitely, fortunately, incredibly, naturally, obviously, positively, practically, predictably, regularly, and surprisingly. Okay? So, are you done? Are you done? Fingers up when you're done. And keep them up until I tell you, please. Okay, 8 of them are in the same place, but they have different amount of syllables. Okay, pretty good. Most of the classes, I have 5. Let me get Javier in. Okay, very good. Okay, let's let Javier in. Good morning, Javier. Okay, very good. So here we go.
Buenos días, pues.
Good morning.
Hola.
Okay, so let's see. I want you to raise your hands, or I'm going to unmute somebody and you're going to read the ones that are in A. That means 3 syllables with the accent of the voice on the first one, okay? So I'm gonna choose, who am I gonna choose? Isabel, I'm gonna unmute you. Can you unmute yourselves? Okay, could you please read? Which ones are on the first column?
Positively, practically, and regularly.
But with 3 syllables, only with 3 syllables. Which are they? The first column.
Naturally.
Okay, naturally, yes.
Positively.
No. Who wants to come in? Sorry?
Regularly.
No.
Obviously.
Obviously, okay. Who wants to also say something? Go. We already have 2, naturally and obviously. Which other comes in here? Only 3 syllables, okay? Accent on the first syllable, 3 syllables. What else? We have naturally and obviously. Which other? Domenica, maybe? Micaela? Wanna try?
Regularly. Maybe.
No.
Practically.
Practically, yes. And then one more.
Predictable.
No. The one was there already. The one that was there already, actually. Okay, so here we have actually, listen to me, actually, naturally, obviously, practically, 3 syllables, okay? So on the next one, 4 syllables, we have which ones? Boys, I want to listen to you. Let's go, which ones?
Definitely.
Definitely, yes. Another one?
Fortunately.
Fortunately. Which other?
Incredibly.
No. Incredibly, no.
Apparently.
What else?
Apparently.
No.
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 Regularly.
Regularly, yes. And there's one more.
Predictably.
No. Predictably, no.
Positively.
Positively. Okay, look, listen. Definitely. Fortunately. Positively. Regularly. Okay, so the ones that are left are the ones that are in the second syllable, that are apparently, incredibly, predictably, and surprisingly. Okay, so these are the words that we are gonna talk about them as adverbs of attitude. So let's go. I want to share right now PowerPoint with you, and I'm gonna share it. Just give me just 1 second so I can get it. And this one's this one. Okay, so I'm gonna share it with you. And we're gonna revise it, okay? Let's see. Adverbs of attitude and manner. Let's go. Let's revise. Let's go from the beginning. So today it's our only an introduction PowerPoint. It's not going to have all the grammar rules, all the explanation. That you will have tomorrow. So I will add slides that explain a little bit more tomorrow, which is going to be a pre-recorded video tomorrow. Don't forget. So we have here how we're going to make the difference with each of these. Okay, so let me get people in. See waiting room. Let me get Danilo and Alejandra. Okay, very good. And here I have adverbs of attitude. Who would like to read, please? Somebody?
Perdón.
Hello.
Yo entré ahorita.
Yes. Welcome, Alejandra. Welcome, Danilo. Okay, adverbs of attitude. Who would like to read it for me, please?
Yo puedo.
Okay, go.
Leo.
Yep.
Adverbs of de amarillo.
Yep.
Yeah. Adverbs of attitude express the speaker's attitude towards an action that is being described. Generally, they refer the whole sentences and not to small phrases or words.
Okay, very good. So it expresses the speaker's attitude somewhat towards an action that is being described. Remember yesterday what attitude was? How you react with your interior feelings and your behavior on how you react to people, things, events, happenings. Well, there you have. So let's see here. They can be used. What's so funny? Okay, you're gonna share the joke. Okay, so the importance here is that we are going to learn a little bit more of where to place the adverbs. And though, let me get Danielle inside, okay? So though generally they go after the verb because they're describing the verb, adverb, okay? Some of these can have different places, more than one. And that's what we're going to revise today. They can be used at the beginning of a sentence, at the end of it, or before a verb, the adverbs of attitude. And we'll see the examples here. The most commonly used are certainly, clearly, frankly, fortunately, honestly, hopefully, incredibly, naturally, obviously, really, simply, surprising, and you have some more that we just used in your books. So for example, look, depending on where you are placing the adverb, the sentence is going to change the meaning. So here at the beginning, honestly, I don't think you will win the competition. So the speaker wants to put emphasis on his or her opinion about a situation. See, here they're emphasizing, just as when you use actually at the beginning. So there's another way to place it when you put it at the end. She didn't show up to my party, surprisingly. Remember, commas mean you stop, short stop, and you speak. She didn't show up to my party, surprisingly. The speaker expresses disappointment or complaint about someone's action he or she didn't expect. Okay? And she was obviously cured by the medical gave her. Where is the adverb in this case? Anybody? Wake up, guys. Where is, here is at the beginning, here is at the end. And obviously here is where? Like in the
Middle.
middle. Very good. So she was obviously cured by the medicine I gave her. The speaker wants to express confidence about a situation. Okay. The source of this is Adverbs of Attitude, and this is the link where I got this information. Okay. So look, important here to know Adverbs of Attitude. Okay. There are some specific ones that you can use. They express your attitude, what you feel, what you think, what's your reaction to something that's happening. So you can have three places, and depending on where you put them, the meaning or the reaction is different. Honestly is at the beginning, and it expresses, it emphasizes something. Okay. Could someone please, let's do the following. Let me finish this, again, revising the places, and you are going to give me an example using one of the adverbs that you are here, using them in any of these three cases. So if you place, she didn't show up to my party, surprisingly, at the end, it's disappointment, complaint. You were expecting something to happen and it didn't. And when you place it in the middle, it's like confidence. You're sure of something. She was obviously cured by the medicine I gave her. So let's see. Let's use hopefully. Let's see, hopefully at the beginning. Who wants to give me an example with hopefully at the beginning?
I want to.
Sorry?
I want to do it.
Okay, go.
Hopefully she'll get here on time.
Very good. Very good. So you're expressing and emphasizing something. Very good. Let's go with the same hopefully, but at the end. Who wants to do it? Maybe if you change the how you use the tone of your voice. Okay, let's see. Hopefully she will be here on time. You are emphasizing something. You believe that will happen. Let's see if you don't believe it. She did it. She will be here on time. Hopefully. See? So in that, when your tone, the tone of your voice changes, it also expresses things. So if you go and place it at the end, it's like you're not expecting that to happen. Okay? So hopefully. And well, here it won't go very good. Let's see. Let's use fortunately in the middle. Somebody give me fortunately in the middle. Wake up.
She was unfortunately, no sé.
Okay, it could be unfortunately. Okay.
She's unfortunately to have this opportunity.
No, that would be she is unfortunate. Then you would be describing her. She is unfortunate. You have to describe the situation. Okay? So the verb would come afterwards, like here, obviously, and the verb comes afterwards. Okay? Okay, think.
It could be,
Okay, go.
the team is losing. Fortunately, I know how to win.
Yeah, that would be a good example. Very good. Very good. Thank you. So you are going to remember that adverbs of attitude can describe not only the verb, but the whole phrase, the whole thought you have about something. Something else. You can place it at the beginning to emphasize. At the end, if you're disappointed or you expect or you don't expect something to happen. And in the middle, if you are expressing confidence. Okay, so you have three places where to put this adverb of attitude. But then we have the adverbs of manner. Okay, and I have placed here a chart that can help you. Here we are revising really two things. The one we saw, we checked the previous unit, which were the word families, remember? So you have a root here and which is the adjective, okay? Anxious would come from anxiety, right? Some do come from another word. And here, having placed the ly at the end, you are using this knowledge of word families because you know that suffixes can change words and they belong to a same root. Now, what you have to remember here is some spelling. When you have the I at the end, like happy or hungry, okay, you're going to change what? What do you change? Look at the adverb next to it. What happened?
Es como cuando tiene
English, in
vowel,
English, in
consonant,
English.
vowel.
You add
It's what-
an ly.
You add, look,
Why?
you, okay. You don't just add the ly. Look at here. Somebody was going to say something. Here. What happened? What happened
You-
with the y?
You changed the Y for the E.
I
Exactly.
L-Y. Okay, very good. So you drop the Y and you change it for I-L-Y. Very good. What happens when you have the E at the end?
This is a consonant, vowel, consonant.
No,
No.
not in this case. You just add ly, okay? So fortunately, you will
Okay.
add the ly, extremely. The thing is that you will not pronounce it. You are not going to say extremely or fortunately. You are going to remember the silent words, the silent letters. So in this case, when it ends in an E for pronunciation, you are not going to pronounce the E, like in stream, okay? You're not going to pronounce it and you're just going to go with the ly, extremely, okay? Extremely. The E is not pronounced. Fortunately, okay? It's like you don't pronounce the E and you go with ly, fortunately, okay? So that is important to remember. Spelling and pronunciation when you have these endings. So let's see, adverbs of manner. Let me check the time because I don't want to go too far. Very good, we are okay. Adverbs of manner. Describes, okay, who wants to read it for me quickly?
Describe how something happens. For example, it is possible to walk or run at different speeds. The words used to describe walking or running at different speeds, quickly or slowly, for example, are excellent example of adverbs of manner.
Okay, so it describes how something happens. That is the difference. Something happens, the other one is how you feel towards something. Okay, that's the difference between adverbs of manner and adverbs of attitude. Now, I want you to check down here in this chart where it says note 1. Fast, hard, and well are irregular adverbs. Note also that the difference in meaning between hard and hardly, not listed above, she works hard versus she hardly works. The meaning changes. She works hard. It means that you put a lot of effort, you do a lot of work. But when you say she hardly works, means that por poco y no trabaja. Okay, she hardly works. She doesn't do much work. Okay, and so sometimes the adjective and the adverb don't have the same meaning. So careful. These fast, hard, and well. Well is the adverb. Good is the adjective. Remember? Good, well, very good. Note 2. Adverbs can be placed either before or after the verb except the following adverbs. These ones, okay? In these cases, fast, hard, and well, always place them after the verb. So we know that in English we have the rule and then we have the irregulars and the exceptions. So for fast, hard, and well, you will always place them after the verb. Okay? Is it understood, guys? Understood?
Yes.
Okay. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so adverbs of attitude. I feel something towards something. Okay, and I can describe not only the verb, but the whole group of words. Adverbs of manner describes how something happens. That's the main difference. Adverbs of attitude can be placed in different places, having different meanings, and adverbs of manner, okay, will regularly placed before or after the verb except for fast, hard, and well. Okay? Very good. Let's go. We are going to do this. Is also another chart that might be useful for you. Okay? Adverbs, word order. So you have here the different types that we have seen. Okay? We have seen adverbs of place, there, here. Okay? We have seen adverbs of time. Okay? We have seen the adverbs of manner right now and before, adverbs of frequency, adverbs of degree, remember? And adverbs of attitude. I've placed the arrows on the ones we are revising now. You have where to place them and some examples. So you can have this to help you out when you are doing exercises, okay? This information seems sometimes, oh, it's there. When you're studying after school, which is pretty soon, after leaving school, keep these things. These will help you when you are doing your work, okay? And let's see. So right now, you are going to do this exercise. As you see, I've taken it from your own CDs. So you can revise them afterwards if you want. Also, running out of time. Oh my God. If it stops, I'll start again. Okay, very good. Let's see there. We have 10 minutes. We can do it. Okay, so we have apparently, clearly, naturally, predictably, surprisingly, and unfortunately. Which ones are they? Let's see. Do the exercise. Just maybe don't write it all. Just number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. And let's revise. Okay. Remember, when you're doing gap filling exercises, please give it a quick reading to all of it so that you have an idea of what they are talking about before starting from the very beginning, placing the whatever word you are supposed to place in the gap. In this case, the adverbs. Please, a quick look to everything, then you will see which one is more agreeable in each of the gaps. Have you finished?
Almost.
Almost? Okay. One more minute. Let me check how you're doing. Okay, let me see your hands. Okay, how are you doing? Finished? Finished, guys? Okay, no, but let's revise, okay? So I'm gonna go to the next one, and here are the answers. So number 1 was surprisingly. Look, check this also when you do these exercises. There were 3 of them that were not with capital letters. So that already gives you a clue that does not go after the periods. Be careful, do that when you do these exercises. Please read first the whole content. You will have the idea of what the exercise talks about. Then look at the capital letters. In this case, sometimes they will not give you this hint, okay, this tip. But when you do have words with capital and lowercase words beginning with those letters, be careful and look. From the very beginning, you know that 3 of them were not going at the beginning, after a period. So surprisingly, unfortunately, clearly, predictably, apparently, and naturally. Okay, apparently and naturally. From this reading, we can understand that politicians are pretty much the same everywhere. Okay, so that's it, kids. The introduction to this topic. Tomorrow, I'm gonna pre-record for tomorrow. Please, you will look it up. I will send the information tonight by mail, and I will explain this again with a little bit more of rules, with a little bit more of examples, so that we can pass this topic. If you still have trouble, you don't understand, you let me know, and we revise it again. Okay? Understood, guys? Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just let me take my picture for today. And yeah, that way I take, it's like the list also. Very good. Okay, thank you. Have a great day. Okay.
You too.
Okay, guys. So I'll see you. Today it's Tuesday, right? So today I will send also another exercise via Google form so that you do it related to this thing. Okay, that will be the graded exercise for this week. Okay. Short one,
Okay.
not difficult, but you will have to do it. Please do it on the same day. It's very difficult for teachers. If you don't turn in the same day, then tomorrow I get the ones from tomorrow plus the ones that are not sent today. Do it today. Quickly, get out of it, rid of it, and you'll be just fine. Okay? So I'll see you on Thursday, but tomorrow you'll find the pre-recorded one. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, guys, great to see you, and till tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Ciao,
Bye.
profe.
Bye,
Bye,
dears.
teacher.
Bye-bye. Have a great day. Bye.
Extraño, Miguel.
You
Yep.
too.